After last week's victory, Luis Hernandez has opened up the biggest point lead in Sportsman history, 63 points. Also, James Kinghart, the man who has the Mustangs' only 2 victories this season, has announced he will not be returning to American Motorsports next season. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome here to round 13 of the Nationwide Sportsman Series. We are live here at Homestead, Miami Speedway, here in beautiful Miami, Florida. Ladies and gentlemen, get ready and get your snacks, get everything you need, because this is going to be a wild race, as it's one of the final 4 races of the Sportsman Series. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome here to the beautiful Homestead Miami Speedway. On the pole for today's race is Blake Warren, followed by Derek Edison, Robbie Jackson, Gator Harrison, Jack Lagacy, Jeff Bright, Zach King, Jessica Kinghart. Green flag is in the air, and we're racing here in Homestead. Championship contenders really didn't get a good qualifying run. But let's see what happens here today at Homestead, Miami. Blake Warren was leading the points very early in the season. Now it looks like he's nowhere near the championship hunt. Jack Lagacy going for the race lead. It's a Ford top 5 right now. Still a Ford top 5. Robbie Jackson is shoving Zach King through the corner, trying to help him 3 wide for the lead. Jackson, King. Ooh, somebody way out of shape back here is Alan Matthews. Oh, Blake Warren's going to make this 4 wide. This ain't going to work for the lead, boys. Jack Lagacy, I think, is going to back out of this. Blake is still on the quarter panel of the 4 wide. The 31 sideways, almost wrecking Robbie Jackson to the race lead. Zach King put himself in the wall to not be involved in that. Robbie Jackson goes to the lead. The other Roush car starting to make a charge. Zachary Fitzwater, the fast and all Ford, up here making a run. Look at Joshua Saculli and the 5 Ollie's Bargain Outlet Chevrolet. There's a lot of guys up here that have not been up here all season. Caution flag is out. Who's involved? James Kinghart. Heard a story about him earlier. Alan Matthews destroyed. Ash Curtis, Cynthia Bright. James Kinghart announced to the media earlier this week that he will not be returning to the American Motorsports team. Looking for a new ride next season. Where will he go? There's been some rumors that he might want to stay with Ford. He could take that job at John Gilbert's team, High Flying Racing. I mean, that car's open. Chase Marks currently in it. Oh, yeah, you can see Hamill just gets slight contact with Cynthia Bright. Cynthia Bright doesn't have that much damage. Never mind, I spoke a little too soon. She got returned. And then watch this. Oh, that's where the 88 gets all his damage hard into the wall. So about 4 cars pretty torn up. I think Alan Matthews has already called it a day. Oh, he's still sitting in pit lane. Here trying to work on this 88 machine, and he is done for the day now. As Robbie Jackson will lead us. We'll get you back here to the green flag in just a moment. Welcome back. We are live. Robbie Jackson will lead Fitzwater, Saculli, Jeff Bryant, Jack Lagacy, Gator Harrison, Tony Newman, Blake Warren, Dylan Schwallenberg running the best for the Team SB boys. Then it's Edison, Joseph Curtis, Justin Jones, Tim Brooks Jr., Eric Rodriguez, the second best Team SB car. And we're green once again here at Homestead. Hernandez has a 63-point lead over DJ Curtis. Hernandez at 16th. DJ Curtis sitting at 22nd, so looks like a day maybe that a lot of these teams are really hoping something happens to that 24 car. As Robbie Jackson tries to pull away from Zachary Fitzwater and Jeff Bright. You can see the 52 back there in the wall. It's Buck Brotherton. Man, look at the 20. Gator Harrison. And that Joe Gibbs Toyota. Gator doesn't know if he's going to have a ride next season. Joe Gibbs has already claimed they're cleaning house next season. TRD and a lot of Toyota Racing Development is already, they're looking for brand new Toyota drivers. That could be another place for James Kinghart to go. Could he be in a Gibbs Toyota next season? Look at this 5 wide car in the wall. Joshua Saculli, he saves it. Him and Jeff Bright got into each other. Really going to ruin both of those guys' great runs they were having. As Gator Harrison will go to the race lead. Gator Harrison hasn't won anything since the Mud Summer National. Robbie Jackson battling. Robbie has not won a race in a long time. He was the lead car for the Dodge camp, and then they decided, let's go to the Mustang. They feel like this would be better for Robbie Jackson Incorporated. Robbie Jackson's team, when it first started, was a Ford team. He drove the Super 8 Ford Fusion. Then they went to Dodge, and now it looks like Robbie in the Ford doing a pretty good job. Look at Justin Jones creeping up to the front. Him and Joseph Curtis. As we call these two the young guns. They're about the third year in the series. But man, both of them coming up like a weed. Zachary Fitzwater sliding the rear tires. You can see him sliding them. Look at Dylan Schwallenberg making a charge. Hernandez starting to make a rise. Will Goss, Curtis, Rodriguez, some of the veterans now are starting to make a move. Look at Cody Lama, started very deep. I think he actually started last, up to 19th. Cody Lama's up on the wheel here in Homestead. I don't know if he's going to have enough time to get to the lead, but you never know. Look at Justin Jones going for the race lead. Justin Jones, a very aggressive driver. Got another aggressive driver behind him in Robbie Jackson. Jackson going to take this 3 wide for the race lead. 4 wide behind him here. Joseph Curtis bouncing it off the fence. Eli Bright having a great run. We talk about Jeff Bright. Look at Eli Bright up here in P7. Oh man, Blake Warren bouncing off Eric Rodriguez. Fitzwater back to the race lead, trying to get back. Tony Newman going to drive it way under, going to make it 3 wide for the lead. Newman sliding in that Peak Mustang. Gator Harrison getting a big shove back to the point. Look at Schwallenberg now. Dylan actually running a little bit lower. Looks like Dylan may get a shot here to take the lead. Robbie Jackson driving it back up under Dylan. 3 wide again for the race lead. Look who's up here now, making it 4 wide. We said a guy that needed a big run today, DJ Curtis. Currently second place in points. He's got him 4 wide for the race lead. Look at his teammate Goss, going to make it 4 wide. Oh, Dylan bouncing it off the wall. This track used to hold an event called Ford Championship Weekend. The top 4, all Fords. They're going to catch some light traffic. Will Goss hopes to get to that traffic before anybody else does. Hernandez right there, him and Scott Roush. Dylan still hung up the drive on the top. Oh, he's in the wall again. Maybe a tire going down on the 21. He is dropping like a rock. Went from the lead to 15th, and that car is struggling. As they got by the lap cars, Will Goss stuck behind the 15 of Ash Curtis. This is where the wreck's gonna be, folks. Cars are stuck. Blake Warren trying to get out from under. They're 5 wide. I cannot believe we did not wreck. Eli Bright stuck behind Cynthia Bright. It's gonna ruin his day. Back to the front. Tony Newman back to the race lead. DJ Curtis in second. And the car he does not want to see behind him is the car that's trying to make a pass on him. Luis Hernandez pretty much has got this championship. He's got a race advantage over the field with 4 to go. This is with race with 4 left. Next week 3 left. Or this week 3 left after today. Daytona, Talladega, and Michigan. And right now, anytime DJ Curtis finishes behind that 24, he's losing points. And especially if this 24 gets up here and can win this race, Tony Newman going to hold him off. Look at John Gilbert making a big charge. Haven't seen him all day. Look at David Diaz. Carter Friesen, a guy who transferred from qualifying, knockout qualifying. He's up into the top 7. 4 wide, and we're catching a lap car. Oh, this is going to get exciting. John Gilbert's going to have to bring it Carter Friesen with him. Carter Friesen shoving John Gilbert. Put that. We ain't even had a ticker up the whole race. That's how exciting this has been. Carter Friesen, a rookie, going for the race lead in a Toyota. Is Carter Friesen going to be maybe Joe Gibbs Racing's first pick? He drives the 81 with just a couple to go, and there's a crash in the back. This will be the race. Blake Warren back to the front, running third. John Gilbert looks like he's going to maybe make a big charge. Through 3 and 4 for the final time down the front straightaway. John Gilbert is going to win at Homestead and get his second win of the season. The first in a Fusion at Salem, and now a win in a Mustang. And DJ Curtis did finish ahead of Luis Hernandez, so it's going to be a little bit of a points gain for DJ. Not a lot, but, you know, every little bit helps. Heading into the unpredictable super speedways, young Carter Friesen will take a 3rd place finish today. Scott Roush is pretty torn up. Looks like Gator Harrison has got a lot of damage. Something happened down the front. Eli Bright involved. I feel like the 28 got the fin. Oh, actually, no. It looks like Gator may have blew a tire. Watch how this car shoots 3 lanes up the racetrack into the 28. Oh, 28 did come down just a tiny bit. Gets into Eli Bright, and around they go. And that was a huge hit for the 28 and the 20. Boom. A huge hit there. Around goes the 3. It's John Gilbert. And that neon green Monster Energy Mustang. And then you got Blake Ward right behind him in a more like a neon yellow, black and yellow Mustang. And then Carter Friesen. We have young Carter Friesen taking 3rd, 4th, David Diaz. Wow, I don't know what to him. 5th. Fitzwater 6th, DJ 7th, Hernandez 8th, Eric 9th, Cody Thomas. Cody Thomas, we saw him start dead, I think dead last. And up to 9th, 10th, Tim Brooks. 11th, Derek Hamill. Robbie Jackson, 12th. 13th, Jack Lagacy. They're taking the checkered flag. Where did Dylan Schwallenberg finish? Wow. 31st, so I'm guessing that car, he had a big problem. He was up front leading. Lap 19, he was leading. Did Gator Harrison put him in the wall? I feel like he bounced it off the fence. Right there, yeah, he got the wall real good there. Drop, yeah, I think, oh yeah, look at the 3 moving him up the racetrack. He gets the wall down the back as well. He's gonna get the wall here too. No, let me get the wall there. Oh, he got hung behind the 15, and then behind the 40. And then he just never could get back up, man. Tough break for Schwallenberg. 31st. The 21 car. I guess the worst finishing Team SB car today. And this Goss finished worse. Where did Goss finish for that team? Goss finished 21st. 10 spots ahead of his teammate. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, John Gilbert will win here today at Homestead Miami Speedway and get his second win of the season. First win came at Salem. Second win will come here at Homestead for his own team, High Flying Motorsports. Ladies and gentlemen, we will see you guys next week from Daytona till we meet again.